were not the late niggers. They didn't love that stuff. In fact, I think it's louder. Okay, louder. I was a little embarrassed by what I was saying.
It was an aside for me, I think. No, I know where you're coming from.
Okay, so the point is that if we were taking this about the freedom of working people, which is compromised by an atomized social Darwinist system, it might be that for Hayek that was not adequately understood. That point is completely fair and convincing and really important. It's not the case that that's friendly to environmental protection.
I appreciate that, but if you're in the auto industry, you can see that serious change. But I think the climate emergency means that we all have to take responsibility at some point in that, as individuals, and as a nation. And I think as that becomes more obvious to everybody, then I think members of labour unions, for the same reasons that they did a deal with UAW, with the car manufacturers to support their communities, will see the long-term future for their children. It's necessary to address these issues. We just have to find an imaginative way to create more green jobs. In my country, we're on an island, tide comes in, goes out every day, doesn't rely on the wind blowing or the sunshine. There's a lot of work, a lot of jobs that can be done in that context, but it will need the government to go forward and say, this is what we're going to do, we're going to focus on this. We've tried to do this in Swansea Bay in Wales. It hasn't quite come off yet, because, excuse the metaphor, the government are dipping their toe in the water to see how it will work. But I think as the climate crisis comes clearer, more and more people will be inclined to accept these restrictions.
That sounds very reasonable, and there's a great social psychologist who said, I'm an optimist, and the reason I'm an optimist is it's rational, because if you're a pessimist, you suffer twice.
Yeah.
So there's the optimistic view. Okay.
I'm not optimistic, I'm a socialist. I believe that if the majority of people got to make decisions, they would be better decisions.
I thought you said you were a capitalist.
No.
You have to tend the happy, job-producing fire.
No. You're misunderstanding. The point of a labour union is to ensure that you are exploited on your terms.
Is that socialist talk? Okay, so one thing I'm getting is that the notion of freedom of choice, we could call that the Hayekian conception of freedom, actually doesn't value individual agency enough. So if you can buy the shoes, or work here or work there, if you can't organize, or if you can't have agency in anything involving what the shoes are, then your full humanity isn't being respected.
And also the lack of regulation makes it difficult for you to, make a living working one job. That was possible, that is possible, that was possible in Britain after the war. People were able to raise a family, get a mortgage, might take a long time to pay it off, but just working one job, working in a factory. So
a cool fact is John Stuart Mill, sometimes I think wrongly described as a grandfather of neoliberalism, made exactly that point on behalf of minimum wage and maximum hour laws, seeing that the workers are competing with each other for more and more hours and lower wages. So in the interest of freedom, you have to allow them to organize. One thing I'm not quite getting is on the environmental side, and I'm with you on the need for climate regulation.
yeah.
I would see that as a very important, maybe even more than important goal, whose relationship to individual agency isn't that clear. So that for ordinary people trying to have low electricity bills or exercise their own agency, a carbon tax, as we saw in France, or regulatory stuff that increases the price of electricity, that's not hooray for agency. We get that.
No, but
maybe we'll do that.
But it is hooray for accountability. We are using this power. We are exploiting these resources. We have to pay a higher price for it because the planet is paying a higher price. And I think that's why accountability, or all three dimensions actually, liberty, accountability, and equality, are the antidote not only to authoritarianism and to algorithms, but also to the crisis of climate change that we're facing.
Okay, so on accountability, there's one thing you do in the book, which from the standpoint of US constitutional law, which admittedly isn't that standpoint for this big purpose.
It's a little different.
But forgive me, it's where my mind goes. It's highly original, which is that in US constitutional law, and British constitutional law also, the focus on accountability is on public institutions. So it's the Prime Minister, Parliament, Congress, sometimes, as Bob Dylan sang, even the President of the United States has to stand naked.
That's a horrible thought.
He actually is the physically most fit and powerful and impressive physique in the history of the human species. No one except maybe his wife has seen it, but it's, I've read in one of his tweets, it's
Incredibly, yeah.
you could be in the Olympics right now. But bracketing that point, the standard idea which you're challenging, and the labor example is core to this, I think, is that accountability is about public officials. That's what the Magna Carta is about. That's what the Bill of Rights is about.
Yeah.
But you're not using it in that way.
Well, I think I am, but I'm just, sort of defining a different type of absolute power. Our Bill of Rights, and therefore your Bill of Rights, the Magna Carta as well, were designed as attempts to hold the absolute power of monarchy to account. In fact, our history, the history of my country, England, hinges on a moment of extreme accountability, which is the execution of Charles I in 1649. Before, the policy was made by theology, by tradition, and the power of the king was absolute. Afterwards, we began to deliberate around policy. Democracy started to take root. What had happened there was our parliament had decided that they should have a say. They organised, just as the barons organised at Runnymede for Magna Carta, because they were no longer willing to be the victims of the whims of an absolute monarch. And I think this goes to the nub of the challenges that we face today, and perhaps in terms that you think of more in terms of cultural law. I do think they underpin the economic situation as well. And that is that the struggle that has gone on through our history has been one in which we've tried to decide who has the right not only to write the rules, but who has the right to break them with impunity. And this struggle, you can see it in, Bill Miles in the New York Times of the weekend, railing against political correctness. This is a man who's trying to maintain his ability to write the rules and break them with impunity. And he's not happy when people come along and tell him that there are different rules out there, and that he has to move his perception onto where those rules are. You know, I think political correctness doesn't really exist. I know Bill's got his book to sell, but political correctness is nothing more than a trope used by reactionaries to police the limits of social change. That's all it is. There are no political parties out there campaigning for it. There are no academics at Harvard writing manifestos about political correctness. It's a complete deflection. During the primaries, when Donald Trump was asked a question on the live TV debate about his treatment towards women, he answered the question by saying, I think the biggest problem facing America today is political correctness, and half the audience supported it. He just batted it away with a chimera, something that doesn't even exist. So I think this argument about who gets to write the rules and who gets to break them, that because not every type of freedom is an obvious good. Liberty, the right to express your opinion without equality, I would argue that's just privilege. But liberty without accountability is the most dangerous of all freedoms, which is impunity. And how do we, as free citizens, with a written constitution or with an unwritten constitution, deal with someone who has always acted with impunity, whether it's your current president or our current prime minister? This is a real challenge to us, because the conventions that we've grown up with and with people have respected are being, ridden over roughshod in both our countries, and without the wherewithal to hold these people to account, we are in danger of sliding towards, I believe, towards a soft form of authoritarianism.
There's one thing you do in the book which I think is unusual for a book that has, this degree of let's say, liberty. I don't know if that's exactly the right word, but liberty-focused energy. And that is, you engage very sympathetically with those you're against. That is, you've read them, and you treat them as human. Even when you're against them, they emerge as, they're being treated with respect. So one thing that you said about Trump's point about political correctness. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the political correctness point, according to President Trump and some of the people who support him on that count. And that is, he's speaking for individual agency. And that's the half of the crowd that applauded him when he said, this political correctness, that's the worst problem. They were feeling disempowered and silenced.
Yeah.
And so the thing that you, I think, are rightly, baffled by, which is the power of the political correctness trope, is actually fitting with your theme about people feeling, if this is clear, without agency.
Yeah, because if people have no agency, then to give them some kind of win in the culture war, they feel like they're getting something from that. They see that those people who they feel are opposed to their values are suffering. Then, although they themselves might not be winning, they are not losing in the way that their opponents are. And this is rather a twisted worldview. I appreciate that, but I think that is that for those who adhere to ideas of political correctness or virtue signaling, I think it's a very important rallying position for them. That they feel that although they are not succeeding here, those people who are trying to replace them as they believe, I don't believe that, but they believe that, that they are being held back somehow. Because the great modern, seemingly single issue movements in our current political world, which are, Me Too, Black Lives Matter, Extinction Rebellion, the gun control movement, although these are seemingly single issue movements, what joins them together is accountability. They're accountability movements. They're seeking to hold those in power to account for their treatment of women, to their treatment of people of colour, to their use of firearms, to their abuse of the environment. So accountability has become a strong force in the culture war. Very often, if you dig down into the statements that people involved in the culture war make, they are clearly trying to maintain their position in society in terms of being able to decide what is right and wrong for themselves, and not to have someone external, and by that I mean not a white man, decide what the rules are. And that, I think, is we come back to that idea of who writes the rules and who gets to break them with impunity.
Okay, we're going to turn it over to you all in a moment, but I have one last question. The person who is, I think, as of this moment, the front runner for the Democratic nomination is Senator Warren, and her office until very recently was basically 5 minutes away from here, and I'm here to tell you that her wonderful dog Bailey still comes in almost every day, not accompanied by someone. The husband, who's a law professor, comes in. Suppose Senator Warren said, and this is not, I think, completely unrealistic at all, I've Lizzie, I read it. I know that on day one of the presidency, if I'm there, I can do things. What's the one thing you'd like me to do on my first day in office that is concrete and that follows your conception of freedom?
One of the great things about being a singer-songwriter is that you don't have to provide answers. Kaz, let me tell you something about the relationship. As a songwriter and the audience, my job is to be a reflection of people's concerns. My job is to not offer a map, but to generally offer a signpost in a general direction. My role is to try and get people to understand where they are on the map. Their decision then when they go forward is their own decision. You know, and the reason why I say this is because I don't want people coming to Billy Bragg for answers. Because I don't have answers, I have a perspective. This is my perspective. I'm hoping you'll take that away and work out for yourself whatever answer works in your environment, because I'm not exactly the same as you. You know, in all the different variations of humanity, and we're all trying to make sense of the world, all of us. This is my sense. You know, if that helps you, then great. If it's just a song and it just makes you feel happy or sad or whatever, that's great as well. Don't worry about that. But ultimately, I think you have to refrain from becoming prescriptive and instead offer perspective to your audience. So it's a slightly different job between me. That's why I'm not a politician.
You could so be confirmed by the U.S.
I am aware of that.
Over to the audience.
Thank you.
Exercise agency.
Yes, let's have some questions.
So there's another kind of accountability we need too. Isn't there? Barack Obama destroyed Libya and left it in ruins. He bombed 6 other countries, killed unknown numbers of civilians with drones. Bush and your man Blair destroyed Iraq. Shouldn't they be held accountable for their war crimes? And not only them, but the brilliant advisors, the Una Kings and Hillary Clintons and Samantha Powers of the world that think that they can remake countries through bombing in Kingdom Come. We need some accountability in that area too.
Well, I'll tell you where that's coming from, sir. When it was debated in my country by the Parliament whether we should go into Syria, our Parliament voted against it because of what happened in those examples that you gave. So I think there has been an element of accountability there. The people who, in my country, who are liable for that are the Parliament. You know, Iraq was an invasion that was backed up democratically by our Parliament. I marched against it. 1 million people marched in my country. We did our best to stop it happening. We weren't able to do that, but the shadow it casts over the liberation and the ability to declare war has changed in my country, because the nature of our constitutional democracy, the Prime Minister inherits from the monarch the right to declare war without asking Parliament. No Prime Minister would do that now because of what happened in Iraq. So there is an element of accountability there. It's not the element that you want, sir. I appreciate that. But it's not something that's gone unseen or unchanged because of that decision that was made by our Parliament to go into Iraq.
We have a question right over here.
Hi, my name is Roger. I come from China. And when I was in college, I was a student union leader. My father is a union leader as well. I'm curious about what do you think about when I come to the United States, I noticed that the union actually is not making necessary changes in the country. What I meant by that is that looking at all the economic issues we have, the car industry, they have a really strong union in Detroit. But I don't see they pushing the manufacturers to actually pursuing electric cars. It's the Tesla of the world who is making changes to this industry. Meanwhile, for the actors and actresses, the Me Too movement, you could say the actors and actresses have a very strong union system. They are very unionized. But I would argue that that movement actually came from journalism, very good reporting to make that an effort and change. So I don't think the union definitely follow up, but they didn't really recover the issue or like surface this issue. So this is my kind of thinking, and I'm still relatively young, so please convince me to think otherwise, be back to idealistic again. But right now, I don't feel the same way about union when I'm looking at those issues. Thank you.
Well, I think organised labour, you need to be in a large industry. It's famously very difficult in the musicians' union to organise rock bands. It's very easy to organise orchestras because there's more people there. So in an industry that's heavily staffed, so like the automotive industry, it's the possibility to organise there within a plant. It's more difficult, I think, with sort of more individualistic industries like the music industry and like the film industry. But ultimately, I think it is the pressure for things to change in terms of electric cars has to also come